You're watching Watch Fox Sports Zone with Sports Director Matt Dow, Claire Foley, and Jared Parker. Watch Fox Sports Zone, sponsored by Lexington Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, starts right now.
Welcome into Sports Zone, everyone. I'm Sports Director Matt Dowell. Happy Wednesday to you. The South Carolina women's basketball team back on the road tomorrow night, taking on the Auburn Tigers. The Gamecocks are the heavy favorites in this game tomorrow. South Carolina has won 16 straight games against Auburn, and all eyes at the beginning of tomorrow night's game will be on South Carolina's starting lineup. Against Vanderbilt, Dawn Staley choosing to start freshman Agat McKeer for a guard-heavy lineup and bring center Medina Okot off the bench. It's a decision that was good for everyone involved and made an immediate impact as the Gamecocks controlled the game from tip. When it comes to Auburn, they're under a new head coach this season, 13-8 overall with a 2-5 record in the SEC. One of those wins, though, over a ranked Alabama team. Today, we got to speak with Dawn Staley about Auburn and the starting lineup, as well as Taniyah Latson, who discussed how her defense is coming along at South Carolina.
It's a game by game. I won't tell you today, though. But it's a good look for us. So we'll at some point we'll have that lineup in and hopefully capitalize like we did last game. Well, I don't think he has all his playbook in. I think he's playing to the strength of his team, and they got some incredible athletes that like to fly around, that like to challenge you to keep them in front of them. So it's a game that which we have to control the paint, because they like to just put their heads down and go, and actually they have the personnel to do that. They're pretty scrappy, so they'll probably press us. They'll probably go after every rebound. So, it's an intangible type of game where their will, our will, and then all the little things that you need to do to win basketball games.
I definitely feel like it has improved since last year. That's something that I wanted to work on this year. Just getting past the lane, stealing the ball, being disciplined. And Coach, she makes sure of that. So, yeah, it's coming together pretty good.
Let's take a look at the series history between these two programs. All time, South Carolina leads 31-21, and when these games are at Auburn, it's dead even at 12. But as always with the women's basketball program, we have to then really look at the Dawn Staley era, because of course this program became a powerhouse in these last 18 years or so. In the Dawn Staley era, South Carolina leads this matchup 19-3. So this is heavily for the Gamecocks, and South Carolina has won 16 straight in this series, 7 of which have been at Auburn. So South Carolina will be the heavy favorites as they have owned Auburn in the last decade or so, and they'll be the heavy favorites once again tomorrow. South Carolina at Auburn is a late tip-off tomorrow night at 9 p.m. And we dive deeper into Gamecock women's basketball on our South Carolina Sideline podcast, including game reactions. And in our latest episode out now, Claire Foley and I break down their win over Vanderbilt, and we wonder if the starting lineup we saw against the Commodores will be a permanent change.
I think when you see it first that Dawn Staley changed the starting lineup, just historically speaking, that's going to be something surprising because she doesn't usually do that. Usually, like, her lineup day one is her lineup for her last game. But that being said, she has told us in the last couple of weeks that once Taniyah comes back, it's going to be hard to not let Agat keep playing these minutes because she's proven herself in that way. And like you said, both Agat and Medina responded to this change in a positive way. So was it Medina kind of responded because her spot was taken, or because that role worked for her? So We'll have to wait and see.
You can watch South Carolina Sideline on YouTube or listen to it wherever you get your podcasts. Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, wherever your podcasts are, so are we. Just scan the QR code on your screen and it'll take you right to where you need to go.